it's Melissa from the Hug Strap. Today I'm going to be showing you how to install your all-in-one hug strap on your ukulele in the no strap button configuration. So the way you're going to get this is you're going to find it in a plastic bag with instructions. And the first thing you're going to do is just take off the rubber band, place it aside. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to see that this is fed through. This is all just done to make it easy to put in the packaging. So you're just going to pull that out. All right. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to see there's these little rubber washers here. You're going to take those off and place them somewhere special, maybe in your ukulele case, in case you ever decide to use this with the strap button. Those are the strap locks so that they don't pop off. Okay, but you don't need them for this configuration, so you can just keep them to the side. I have found a handy way to use them in another configuration, but we'll go through that in another video. All right, so the first thing you're going to do is you're going to take this little headstock strap, and you are going to place it on your ukulele, either under the tuning pegs here, or between the tuning pegs here, under the strings, or at the nut. It doesn't matter which one you choose. It is purely preference. Some people find that when it's close to them at the nut, that sometimes it gets in their way when they're making their chord shapes. So if that applies to you, you certainly may keep it here. All right, so the first thing you're going to do is pop this guy out a little bit, so it makes a little loop. Oops, make sure you can see that. Then you're going to take the other bottom half of your string that you've wrapped around the headstock, and you're going to push it up here. All right, so it comes through, and then you're going to push it down into that little slide. All right, so it should, for a very brief second, let me pull this out so you can see, make kind of like a little double loop. And then you're going to pull it nice and tight, and you're going to pull it tight to the headstock so it doesn't slip on you. And you can adjust this to make it longer or shorter as need be. Now the next thing you're going to do, and this part is very important, and it's the part that I get asked about most frequently, you need to unfeed this. This has been packaged so that it would work as a strap button configuration. So the first thing you have to do is feed this guy out. So it comes all the way out of that loop, and then, or out of that slide. Now you're going to take it out of the loop. So you should have one nice, long, flat piece of fabric, okay? Make sure you can see this. Okay. So the next thing you're going to do is you're going to take this, and you can feed it one of two ways. This is actually up to you. You can either place the cinch strap flat on your table and underneath your ukulele this way, or you can do it the other way. I'm going to show you both ways so you can see what the advantages are. So first we're going to do it this way. You're going to fold it around and underneath the strings. Okay, and I'm going to slide my ukulele up so it's now on its side. And I'm going to take my square slide and I'm going to place the parachute cord in it. And this is the part that's going to be furthest away from you. I realize now that you're seeing it kind of in reverse, which may be confusing. But it's the part that's closest to the front of your ukulele. So you want to go that way, and then you're going to fold it back this way. So that way, again, it creates that little loop, very similar to how you did your headstock strap. All right, so now it's all the way through. And you're going to want to make sure you keep this to the back of your ukulele so it doesn't move too much. And then there's another little option. Sometimes we are working on getting a better slide here that grips a little bit better. And I think I may have found one, but it is a little trickier to use. So I've been kind of putting it on certain types of straps that are a little bit thinner. But with the thicker ones, you still have this thicker slide. But if you find that at a certain point, you know, the fabric does begin to get a little bit softer as you've had it for a while, maybe it'll start to slip a little bit, and you don't want that. So what you want to do is take this little loop, and you're going to place it again through the top part of your slide, the slide that's closest to the front of the ukulele, and you're going to pull it through. And then what you will see is that it's made this kind of little spot, and you can hold it really tight, and then it doesn't slip at all, and you're able to go ahead and play. So that is a really clever customer actually showed me how to do this, because I was doing it the other way, and I like this way better. The only thing is that you have to make sure that, depending on your ukulele, if you're using like a soprano, for example, you're going to have a lot more cinch strap than you will if you're using a tenor. So you may have a lot of extra, and you might want to do it the other way, which is what I'm going to show you how to do now. So let's say you would prefer to wrap it around your uke the other way. Let me show you how that looks. Okay. So again, we're going to go back to having it nice and flat. You've got one nice long strap for your cinch strap. You could do it this way too. You could slide this underneath your strings away from the body of or away from your body, I should say. You're going to wrap it around. So we always have to wrap around our uke. Again, you're going to lay it on its side, and then you can feed the strap through the back rather than through the top. So again, we still make our little loop. We're going to push the end of the cinch strap into the slide. Okay, see that? Then you're going to do it again, going down. All right, so what you should have, let me take a moment to show you that, is again this little double loop. All right, and then you're going to pull it nice and tight. All right, and that way, when you play, this portion will be away from you, so it will not be coming forward towards the strings. And if that works and nothing slips, then it's all good. Okay, and then my third option for you, you remember that I said something about these little rubber washers being used for your strap lock configuration. You can also use them to keep your thing from slipping. I discovered that this totally works. So, let's say you notice that it's slipping a little bit and you prefer to have this last configuration, prefer to have the cinch strap facing away from you. You can also do this. Okay. You would have to take the slide all the way off. You can take one of the rubber washers. You can squeeze it through this little parachute cord and around. It's not easy. You do have to kind of pull it through. All right, but you can pull it through. See how I did that? So it's now on there. Now you're going to take your slide again, put your slide back on, and then you can wrap this around the body of your uke. So, again, pushing away from the strings. Okay. I'm going to pull it nice and tight. I'm going to lay it on its side again. So what you can do is this. Again, opening up. And you're going to pull it through. Okay. Now you can take the rubber washer and you can push the end of your cinch strap through it one more time. Again, I promise this isn't exactly the easiest thing to do in the world, but it does work. I am always all about nothing moving. All right, and then that should hold it a little bit tighter so this thing doesn't slide back and forth. And I suppose it's also possible maybe just to run a rubber washer on this end. You probably could do it on both so it really doesn't move. But either way, that should help keep it from sliding around on you. All right, thank you. Have a great day.